Hello, my name is Animus of VA Games, and I'm back after a very long hiatus to bring you some Battlefield 3. Yeah, I know I don't really have any business playing Battlefield 3 anymore, especially since I paid a lot more money than I'm happy to admit for Battlefield 4, but unfortunately, despite all the money I put into it, I really just do not like Battlefield 4. And I tried really hard, I really did, and I got really into the beta, and I loved what they did with the recon class, but unfortunately they killed my beloved helicopter, and I just can't do it anymore. I just don't feel it anymore. So I kind of went back to Battlefield 3 a few weeks ago. And frankly, I say it was for the better. I met this guy named Jason, J Specky, or J Spessy 27 or something. He's a really cool guy. He was in this clan, DHM, with a couple of other people. And I ended up fighting against him in a particular map, and he seemed to be impressed with my helicopter flying, so he sent me a friend request, and ever since, you know, he and his friends are really active, so I've been playing a lot with them, almost 2 or 3 times a week, for several hours, and I just got my HD PVR fixed, and because that was, for whatever reason, not being read by my computer. And I don't know what fixed it, but it's back on now, so I started recording our matches, and this is the first one that I've been able to produce. So, I mean, this isn't really the best premiere match for the clan, since we do end up losing this one, and by no small margin either. But, I mean, selfishly, it was a rather incredible match for me and my gunner, Type Corp. Type's a young one, and you know, he has his little quirks, but he's a very talented gunner, and if given the right opportunity, he can really make things happen, and he can hit some targets that I think are beyond his reach. And you know, I fly over something, and I'm like, I gotta spin around and go for it again, and no, I see it. He pops up, that he takes the kill even after we've flown beyond the target. So Type is a very impressive gunner, and I'm used to doing very well when you know, him and I fly together. At least most of the time, you know, we both have our off days. In this map in particular, I do mess up a little bit later, which causes us to crash, but not fatally. We are able to actually save the helicopter, but all things considered, you know, after I've looked at it, I mean, it should have been a fatal crash, and it nearly was. I mean, it took us down to about 6%, which is very, very risky, and it was in enemy territory, so I don't really know how we survived, but it should have been a fatal crash, and I'm just very glad that it wasn't, because then I get to premiere, you know, debut myself as a pilot with a flawless helicopter game, you know, quote unquote flawless. So I'm very happy with the way it turned out. I think we got some really good footage. Type got some seriously excellent kills, and I'm very proud of some of the maneuvers I was able to pull off. But anyway, as of recording this commentary, I do have several videos featuring our new clan in various levels, with, you know, in various situations, you know, with various performances and outcomes, and I hope to be producing at least a few more of those, and you know, we'll see where this takes us. You know, I'm very new to the I'm not very good at the commentary thing, but I'm very new to commentating over gameplay videos like this that aren't, you know, strictly informative, you know, hard facts about a game, you know, as I did with, you know, Mega Man and Sonic. So I mean, this is all new to me, and I'm kind of feeling my way around in the dark, and I'm going to try it out and see what happens, see where it takes me. At the very least, I know that I'm very comfortable with helicopters, and if you do play Battlefield, you know that the squad makes all the difference. If you play this game by yourself, it isn't as much fun. I would make the argument that it isn't fun at all if you're by yourself. I mean, you can make some things happen for yourself, but it is not going to be nearly as engaging or as immersive if you're playing with a good squad. This game is so satisfying if you have a squad, if you have someone backing you up, if you're actually working with someone. This is the most satisfying multiplayer experience on the market as far as I'm concerned. I absolutely love it. I get such a rush when I'm flying around, or even running around. You know, whatever we're doing, when we're working together, it's very satisfying. It feels great. Then on that note, you know, super tip number 1, I would strongly suggest, no matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, If you're playing Battlefield and you're not wearing a mic, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it way wrong. You have to have your mic. It makes this game, it really does. I mean, you cannot play Battlefield and truly play Battlefield unless you're communicating with someone else. Even if those people are random, even if you're in a random game by yourself, network, put yourself out there, put on your mic and just say, hey, is anyone out there smart enough to play this game with a mic? You never know. I mean, I've met at least half a dozen people or more, including Specky and his entire clan, just by putting on my mic and just putting myself out there. And it does work wonders. It makes a massive difference, and I can't stress enough, you have to play this game as a group, as a team. It is, everything about this game is designed around teamwork. It rewards, at every turn, it rewards team player, teamwork. It isn't Call of Duty. I mean, Call of Duty has its own merits. It's a nice arena shooter like the old school Unreal tournaments and GoldenEyes were, but it's not Battlefield. It's not a team-based game. This is purely objective, team-based play, and you need a team in order to do it. You have to be communicating in order to be a team. So put your mic on, say something, talk to people. Most of the people are going to be stupid, and most of the people are going to be annoying, but I promise you will meet some actually really cool people, and you'll be a better player. You're going to be a better player just by talking, and you're going to watch your gameplay get better because of it. So do it. Absolutely do it. Trust me. Trust me or don't trust me. Try it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Try it for yourself. I guarantee you're going to notice an improvement in your gameplay when you start talking to someone. And if you happen to be one of those good players, that has a mic and is still playing Battlefield 3 in 2014, and perhaps you were just like me and you didn't really have any friends on here to play with, and you want to play with someone and you want to be better, please look us up. The leader, the co-leader, kind of the owner of the server, and primary recruiter is Jason, Specky. It's JSPECI27. And talk to him. I think there's a little bit of a tryout you have to do if you're new, and you can join our clan. I mean, it's not a we play, and every single time that I play with these people, there's 6 to 8 people in our game with us on the same team in the same party, and chat can get really funny. We do really well, and we have a great time. It is absolutely a party, and until I met these guys, I never had an experience like it, and I'm very grateful for it, and I'm willing to share that with you guys, and I'm sure Jason would love to have you, and the rest of us would love to have you. So if you're moved by this video and you want to try playing with the pros, let us know. Send me a message, send him a message, and we'll get you suited up. So a few of the things that I'm interested in doing with this series are going to be, like tutorial videos maybe, show people how to use the helicopter, teach people interesting tricks that I've learned while flying the helicopter. Maybe I can refine some of my own skills, teach someone, skills that they didn't already have, contribute at least a little bit to the community and to the metagame, learn the metagame for myself, and become a better player for it. And that should be everyone's goal in life, period, is just to be better than, be better tomorrow than you are today. And hopefully that's what I accomplish with this. In the interest of full disclosure, I'm not really interested in montage videos. I'm not going to, cherry pick some of my best moments and put them to some music that I think is really cool. I know that's a popular trend, but I'm not going to really jump on that bandwagon. I prefer to have my material, I want it in context. I want you guys to see what's going on. At the end of the day, I mean, I see a lot of videos, most of the videos about, helicopter flying. A lot of them are these montage videos, especially solo pilots with TV missiles, which I think is ridiculous and stupid and a waste of a helicopter. This is on a tangent, but doing that, if you're one of those solo TV missile pilots, you're no better than a rock monster or a bush Wookiee sniper that's just hiding way out in the rocks. But anyway, I digress. I see a lot of these, these montage videos of these pilots that think they're great, and they fly around and they get a whole bunch of kills, And the whole time, the only thing that I can think is, show me how often you mess up. How do I know that you didn't just take the best shot you had? How do I know you didn't just get killed the entire rest of the game? Like, how do I know any of that? And I mean, some of them provide enough proof, but a lot of them it's like one clip per game. Like, how do I know that wasn't the only kill that you got the whole game? So I want to have context. I want you to be able to look around and say, all right, well, this is what he did for better or for worse. And I mean, that's just how I'm rolling, and hopefully that works. And at this point, this game is coming to an end. Despite everything that Type and I really tried to do in the air, we just could not give the guys on the ground the support that they needed to take the checkpoints that they needed to win the game and come back. And I mean, early on, if you had asked me early on in the game, I felt really confident. I thought we were really going to pull it together, and I just don't know why the pieces didn't fall into place like that. But it does happen, and I have a few other games where it works out a little bit better for us, and I'll be getting to those shortly. In the meantime, if you haven't yet, please, I would appreciate, subscribe, leave a comment. I respond to pretty much every comment on any one of my videos. And I can do that because there really aren't that many of them. So, rate, comment, subscribe. Please join our squad. We'd love to have you. And I'm interested in hearing from you. I'm interested in playing with you. And, criticize me all you want. I'm not really... I have very thick skin, so you can't really offend me. Anyway, like I said, this game is pretty much coming to an end, so I'm just going to cut this off here. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all of your support, and I will see you hopefully very soon.